Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and like always, thank you so much for your support. So it has been quite a bit since I've played Dark and Darker and recorded a gameplay video for you guys. I actually started a new job and I'm a district manager for a big company, and that's taking up a lot of my time. But every now and then I'll jump on and play a little bit, and it's been quite fun today. So I decided to pull out our tried and true Rondell Dagger true damage stacking build and see how it fares versus the current meta. And let's just say I did pretty well. Spoiler alert. But quickly, let's go over the build that I'm using, the gear that I'm using, and then we'll jump right into gameplay video. I think the budget for this was about 15,000 gold, and we made that and some back. So hope you guys enjoy the video, but let's jump into the gear. So Rondo Dagger with some physical damage and some health and some physical power as well. Buckler with double PDR rolls and health. We have light gauntlets with true fizz, some health and some damage bonus there. Grimmies with just true damage. I was trying to save some money on these, so just decided to get some true damage on them. That's it. Found one with some armor and one with some magic resist and magic reduction, but wasn't really looking for the secondary stats, just kind of lucked out. Lightfoot boots with movement speed and health and PDR. Loose trousers, I wanted to try to get max health on these, but they tend to be extremely expensive, so just opted for some vigor and physical power and found some with some additional rolls. This is actually a pretty damn good loose trousers if you ask me. Fine Cuirass with some armor, physical damage reduction, and health. Repel de Far with max health and armor, and lucked out and got some other on it as well. Frost Amulet with armor and max health. Then a Vigilant Cloak with armor and Survivable. It's 2 additional weapon damage, some max health, and some. So overall, I think this kit was about 15,500, around that price range, and I cannot complain. Pretty damn good kit. I lucked out on some of the purchases, but the actual perks that we're using are going to be weapon mastery, combo attack, defense mastery, swift, and obviously we're going to be using sprint and second. But anyways, without further ado guys, let's jump right into the games. Alright, really action-packed game one. I do spawn in the bottom right, and here's a player in here right away. Turns out to be a cleric. And hit him 2 times here. Let's see if we can apply some pressure. But I also hear somebody else to my right, behind me. So, full frostlight barbarian, pretty scary. Let's see if we can do some chip damage. Play this the right way. I just saw the cleric run into this room as well, so I want to try to pick one fight or get them to fight each other, so I'm trying to kite them both into each other. And here I want to try to give myself an escape, so I do take a couple shots at the cleric, but I want to make sure that I'm not between the cleric and the barb, so I do close this out. Now kind of giving me some space between myself and the goblin mage and the cleric, and I'll see if I can take the fight with the barbarian here. Something to keep in mind is when he feared the mobs, they're going to re-aggro to him. So now I'm really looking for this fight and to take it. And additionally, he's right there, so. Alright, we got the kill, but the first thing that crosses my mind is where is the cleric, and we finally see it. So let's get out of here, let's heal up and see if we can take an advantageous fight. He has mobs on him, so I want to make sure that I'm still within range of him. Get him to pop both of his cooldowns there. Now I know he doesn't have any spells. So I definitely want to try to take the fight here with him. Alright, we get the kill there. Let's go ahead and see if we can clean up the mobs and try to get our second win back. But unfortunately, we do hear a third player, so let's try to get this health shrine and then re-engage. Alright, so I want to try to scoop up some of this barbarian gear before it gets ratted away. And oh my god, is he juiced. He is just absolutely juiced. And I'm just panic looting here because I know this guy's right behind me. So my second objective right now is to try to get my second win back. I do not want to fight. I'm not interested in fighting right now until I get my second win back. Alright, so the fighter's right behind me. I don't want to kill this goblin mage. I want to kind of leave him here so the fighter has to deal with it, and I can try to escape and get a campfire down. So that is exactly what I'm doing. Alright, so I want to open this door, give myself an escape, swim to kite, and now I am feeling a little bit more comfortable trying to take this fight. So he has to be hurting after that, so I want to kind of apply some pressure and get free heals off. Alright, here I want to try to either get an all-in going or see if I can bait one out. That is literally the best case scenario against another fighter. Try to get them to pop their second win, wait for it to run out, and then we'll all in after this. I do hear a curse and then a bolt, so I know there's a fourth player down here now. So I want to try to cut off the fighter, do some chip damage to the warlock in the meantime as well. Alright, game plan here is let's heal up and see if we can get some of the loot before the Warlock steals it all. I also have 2 other bodies that I need to finish looting, so I'm not really interested in fighting this Warlock too much. So decided to just pull away here. Obviously I can't catch him, and he can continue to do chip damage to me, and that usually does not end well. So let's see if we can heal up and see if we can loot that fighter really quickly. At this point, we're just playing with fire. Either way, he got most of the good stuff. He got what I'm assuming are probably Incrum Smells and the Necklace of Peace. And not much I can do about it, so we'll just let that loot go away. See if I can poke that Warlock, get him to leave, but at this point I'm not interested in fighting him anymore. Alright, we do finally manage to get to the Cleric's body, and he has some pretty darn good gear as well. Some Grave Hunters, and also some Grave Wolf gloves. Some okay decent jewelry, but nothing great, so we'll go ahead and scoop some of this up and try to get out. Unfortunately, I did forget to go back for that Barbarian, and obviously the Barbarian was probably worth more than the other 2 combined, so big mishap on there, but I'm not complaining. We got some really good gear out of this. Game 2, we spawn towards the bottom left of the map, and try to rush this spawn. Usually somebody spawns always down here. And we do indeed see mobs cleared out, so let's see if we can find the corporate. And yeah, there he is. Looks like a Bardiche and the Warlock. Alright, so that was pretty satisfying there, timing those 2 last stabs right at the end of Phantom Eyes. So we started looting up, and fortunately we hear somebody else rushing us. Alright, so we'll take it. Unfortunately, I think he misplayed that a little bit. Could have swung one more time, and I guess he just kind of gave up. But the gear in his inventory is worth more than the gear that he's wearing, so we will scoop most of that up, and we'll move on to the next game. Alright, and game number 3, I decide to rush bottom right of the map, and I do hear something. Alright, so I want to make sure that just like in game number 1, I am not in the middle of 2 other players. So I want to try to zone off this Demon's Glee fighter in between myself and whoever was through that door. So here I try to take this fight before we get pushed. And he aggroed a bunch of mobs on the other side. And he does take some damage here. I think he might have panicked, tabbed there, or something happened where he just takes a free hit from the goblin. So I'm just trying to play the zoning game here and make sure that he does not run away. And now he's stuck in between me and the other player. Alright, and knowing that the Demon's Glee fighter is about to expire, I decide to start getting some chip damage in on the Ruby Silver fighter. Finish this guy off, and now it is time to finish off the Ruby Silver fighter. This is why I love fighting people when they have mobs on them. You get a couple of hits there thanks to the goblin. Alright, so GG to both of our opponents. They are both absolutely juiced, and we've made quite a bit from this game as well. So we'll go ahead and pick up some of the loot, and I'll show you the loot review at the end. And as you can see, the Demon's Glee fighter was also absolutely juiced. So do end up taking most of this kit instead of the Ruby Silver kit. But let's get into the final stages where I show you all the gear that we got and all the gear that we listed. So as you see, we definitely made all of our money back and then some. So waiting for some of this stuff to sell. Most of it has already sold while I was recording this. But again, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.